Welcome. Happy Friday. This is Forrest out in St. Louis. Excited for today's live. Got some really awesome content to go over with you tonight. I just thought about this today. It was just a sort of a chillax day. If is that a word? Is that a word we can still use? Is chillaxing, relaxing, and chilling at the same time, right? Like 108 degrees outside today. It was really hot. So I want to run through these six steps to change your life. While I'm doing that or getting ready to do that, if this is the first time joining me live, tell me what part of the country you're chiming in from. If you've been here before, what kind of temperatures do you have out in your part of the world? So Jumping right in. If you don't know me, my name is Forrest Knight. I'm a social media marketing strategist and coach with the Higman Coaching Group. I coach entrepreneurs and network marketers how to succeed, make money online. I'm on a mission to have no more empty refrigerators, make an extreme impact, and be an equity creator, and I hope you are too. So check this out. I just posted this actually in the comments. Hopefully you can see this. If not, I'll put it up after the live is over. Hope is a foundational principle for all change. People change because they have hope. And if people do not have hope, they will not change. Right? Makes sense. Have hope to change. Don't have hope, they won't change. You're responsible for changes that you make. You are responsible for the changes that you make in your life, not anybody else. It's not the theys out there in the world that are putting you in your position that you're in. It's your responsibility to do that. The good news is, you can change your life if you really want to, right? So you can improve it, you can make it better, and it all starts with changing the way you think. Not only the way you think, but it's what do you believe in? Do you believe the theys out there in the world out there to get you and hold you down and keep you from succeeding? If you believe that, then you're never going to move forward. So you're ready? I'm going to walk you through these 6 steps, plan for achieving a positive goals or for positive change. So here we go. Number 1, we briefly talked about this a little bit. Step 1, when you change your thinking, you change your beliefs. Change begins with the mind. Beliefs are nothing more than a byproduct of what you think and thought about long enough, something that you have bought into. Always remember that. What you believe, what you think is just a collection of continual thoughts. So I know Napoleon Hill says believe, achieve, and conceive, right? Or something in that conceive it, believe it, achieve it is the way it goes. So thinking into a manageable number of steps, you can reduce perceived risk associated with change. So one thing is when we're going through change, we're going to look at a different perspective. One, we have to have an open mind, right? I know Bruce Lee talks about having a full cup, and it's a really cool deal, and you have to empty the cup if you're going to be willing to learn. So if you've got a bunch of beliefs out there, you're just so targeted at, the biggest challenge with that, I think, is ego. People are afraid to say, you know what, I'm going to take a different look at this because they don't want to be perceived as being wrong, right? If you don't want to be perceived as being wrong, maybe that's why you don't want to change your beliefs, because you stuck to your guns for such a long time that if you decide to change, somebody's going to call you out on it. Well, we all need to grow based on the research, based on the homework, based on the things that we do. It's going to help us grow. It also depends on who we hang around with, the crabs, what type of crabs we're hanging out with. So number 2, when you change your beliefs, you change expectations. I just dwell on this. I'm skipping a little bit ahead in my brain here. Belief is the knowledge that we can do something. It's the inner feeling that we undertake when we accomplish. For the most part, all we have is the ability to look at something and know whether we can do it. So in belief, there is power. Our eyes are open, our opportunities become plain, our visions become realities, our beliefs control everything we do. If we believe it, if we can believe, or we believe we cannot, we are correct. I'm actually going to copy this and put this over here into the comments. And there we go. Somebody said, there we go. I put that in the comments. Something said it won't connect. Maybe that's over on YouTube. But it looks like we're good to go. So if you're over on YouTube, you're not seeing these comments, just let me know and I'll copy and paste those in afterwards. So number 3, when you change, wow, this is a big one. When you change your expectations, you change your attitude. This is my all-time favorite, right? your expectations are going to determine your attitude. Most people get used to average. They get used to second best. Nelson Boswell said the first and most important step towards success is the expectation that we can succeed. And that's very, very important. So I've got actually 10 things. Instead of complaining, remember these 10 things. If you like that list, get those. And this goes right along with expectations. So if you like these, instead of complaining, I've got a list of 10 things that might help you get through that, to give you more of a better attitude, a can-do attitude, an attitude to help you move forward. So number 4, when you change your attitude, you can change your behavior. When your attitude begins to change, when you become involved with something, your behavior begins to change. The reason that we have to make personal changes, that we cannot take our own personal, we cannot take our people on a trip that we have not made. So it's always about do as I do, not as I say, right? And it's very, very important. One of the things that I say that I've coined is I've taken they used to say walk your talk, and I say talk your walk, right? It's you have got to visualize and talk yourself into where you're going. You've got to put it out into the universe. I had a mentor, a previous mentor, that says you can't save your butt and your face at the same time. Simply what that means, if you tell people what you're going to do, right? And I'm talking about supportive people that are going to support you and uplift you and push you, maybe a coach or a mentor or somebody like that. If you say it, if you speak it, if you let them know the direction you're going into, now you've got accountability partners. They're most likely, if they love you and believe in you and want to push you, they're going to say, Forrest, didn't you tell me that you were going to, whatever that is? So very, very important that you do that. So when you're, where do we go on that one? I got a little while. So when you change your attitude, you change your behavior. Very, very important. When you change your behavior, you change your performance. Most people would rather live with old problems than new solutions. And this is where I was talking a little bit earlier, is you get used to being in your comfort zone. You get used to buying into, a lot of times it's just complete false narrative that's been pitched to you by who knows what, maybe parents, loved ones, family, friends, and you bought into that because you haven't taken time to step back and say, is this real? Is what's going on around me really real? Or is this just something that I'm making up in my mind to stop me from moving forward? We would rather be comfortable than correct. We would rather stay in a routine than make changes. Even when we know that the changes are going to be better for us, right? We often don't make them because we feel uncomfortable or awkward about making them. A lot of times it's our ego is so big, we're worried about what people are going to think about us, right? Well, a lot of times people ain't thinking about you. They're not spending 2 seconds thinking about you. They don't care about you. They've got their own ish going on over here. So they don't have time to think about you, right? Until we get courage and we're used to living with something that is not comfortable, we cannot get any better. And number 6, when you change your performance, you will change your life. It is easier to turn failure into success than excuse into possibility. Another one of my favorites is action fixes everything. Faith without works is dead. You can have all the faith in the world that you want to. You can pray about it all you want to, but until you get off your butt and go to work, put in the work, have the faith in yourself, show by your actions that you have faith, right? Show by action that you have faith. A person can fail, turn around and understand their failure to make their success. But I want to tell you, a person who makes excuses for everything will never truly succeed. Excuse me. Don't you know that some people who just have an excuse for everything, it's like excuse, is because they're in self-sabotage mode, right? Why they could not, should not, do not, did not, will not, whatever it is. But I promise you this, when your excuse is what you're doing and excuse let me try that again. When you excuse what you are doing and excuse where you are and allow your allow the exceptions, you fail to reach your potential. It is impossible to turn excuses into possibilities. So basically, and this is one of the things that I said for many, many years as a drug and alcohol counselor, you can have any excuse to go out and drink. Tennis shoes were the wrong color. It was raining. It was cloudy. It was hot. It was cold. She didn't like me. She loves me too much. My kids left. They came back. Whatever it is, right? And we said that anytime that an alcoholic decides they want to pick up a drink, they can find an excuse in 2 seconds. It's completely irrelevant, right? It's completely irrelevant for the BS that you fed yourself. So quick recap on this. 6 steps to change your life. Number 1, when you change your thinking, you will change your beliefs. Number 2, when you change your beliefs, you can change your expectations. Number 3, when you change your expectations, you change your attitude. When you change your attitude, you change your behavior. When you change your behaviors, you see how these all sort of flow together. You change your performance. And when you change your performance, you change your life. And again, if you'd like the 10 things to remember to do to sort of help you change your attitude, to get out of your funk, right? Shoot me a private message. I'll get that list right over to you. Hopefully you have an absolutely awesome weekend. So all the dads out there, have an absolutely awesome Father's Day. My wife cannot buy anything. She got me a weed whacker for Father's Day. I sort of said what I want. I said, you know what? She got me this really cool gas weed whacker. So I went out and tried it today and whacked the grass. So whatever your Father's Day present is. And then on Sunday, we're going to actually go down and I'm going to hang out with my father-in-law. We're going to grill some food and cook stuff for everybody and do what dads do, right? So I love you. Jesus loves you. There's absolutely nothing you can do about that. I'm on a mission to have no more empty refrigerators, make an extreme impact, and be an equity creator. I hope you are too. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.